Looking for the best hair dryers for your hair type that don't totally blow? When it comes to hair dryers, there's almost too many options these days, and you can never really know if it'll work for you until you try it. My curls and I have serious trust issues, especially with hair dryers. Over hot coils turns to a frizzy mushroom. Weak airflow, I'm standing there for like half an hour, and even then, it's still not dry. Meanwhile, my tween daughter likes to blow dry her medium waves until they're pinned straight, so our bathrooms become quite a bit of a testing lab. After frying and then retiring more dryers than you'd believe, these are the 5 that actually earned a permanent plug spot in my house. If you want a dryer that cuts time, tames frizz, and plays nice with pretty much every hair type in the house, Ella Bella's Ionic Pro is the one to get, I promise. It diffused my 3B curls in 18 minutes and left my daughter's blowout smoother with no fried ends. If it's not in the budget, that's totally okay because Revlon's Turbo is a solid under 40 backup. But keep watching because there's a motor, weight, and price tag for everybody. First, let's talk about how I chose the dryers for this list. I would look for airflow and motor power, heat technology, different attachments, weight and ergonomics, which is very important to me, noise and durability, and value for the money. So first up is my personal pick, which is the Ella Bella Ionic Pro Dryer. It has an 1800 watt AC motor, a dual ionic switch, and ceramic infrared coils. It's also just over £1, so that's pretty good. I actually stumbled upon Ella Bella from a YouTube ad, believe it or not. I usually skip over those, but it led with something like, "Do you have insanely curly hair?" And I was like, yes, I do. So I ordered one. But I'd already ordered another popular hair dryer, and it just hadn't arrived yet, so I figured it'd be cool to test out both and see which one I like better. The first thing I noticed, speed. On high to medium heat with the diffuser attached, my curls went from dripping to 80% dry in less than 10 to 12 minutes. They were fully set in 18. My old dryer needed at least 30 minutes, and it left me with a halo of frizz every single time. The secret is a dual ionic generator that you can toggle on or off. It keeps ions on for my curls, so I get less static and more shine, and then we turn them off for my daughter when she wants volume for her straight style. Heat is a true ceramic infrared, so the inside of each curl dries without baking the outer cuticle. Noise is a low whoosh, which I absolutely love because I have Meniere's disease, and I actually had to wear earplugs when using my old dryer. Now let's take a look at the Dyson Supersonic. It has a digital V9 motor, intelligent heat sensor, and it weighs about 1.8 pounds. Dyson Supersonic still feels like something from the very distant future. The motor is in the handle, magnetic attachments snap on like Lego, and there's a microprocessor that measures heat 40 times per second. If you order from the site, you get free shipping, a 2-year warranty, and a 30-day money-back guarantee. That's pretty sweet, but given the steep cost, I'd say it's kind of expected. Is it worth $400+? I'm the cheapest person on the face of the planet, but even I can see the value in this blow dryer. If you blow dry every day, love gadgets, or have wrist issues, yes. Otherwise, it's a luxe treat rather than a must-have. Ella Bella works just as fine for half the price. Now we have a bargain option. I tried to find one that was a true bargain without sacrificing any quality. And so we get the Revlon Turbo Fast. It's a pretty basic one, but for $39, it punches way above its class. You get solid airflow, ceramic grill that doesn't scorch, and an ion switch that actually makes a difference on frizz. The diffuser is shallow, which is fine for my daughter's waves, but my tight curls need an upgrade. This is a dryer that I stash in a guest bathroom or lend to friends. It's kind of loud, and the cool shot isn't super cold. But for the price, I really can't nitpick. I do like that it uses ion technology, similar to the Ella Bella, but there's just something different about it. It's a really good bargain option though. Next, we have the Diva Dryer and Diva Fuser. Yes, it looks like a plastic alien hand, but the Diva Fuser is the real MVP for volume and curly hair. So if you want a hair dryer specifically for curly hair, this is the one. The 360-degree airflow dries curls from the inside out, lifting roots as you hover. I actually bought this with the Ella Bella to test them against each other and then return the loser. But let me tell you, both were winners. And being so close in price made it even harder to choose. I ended up with Ella Bella because I wanted one that would work for both me and my daughter. The dryer itself is mid-tier and a bit heavy, but it's a great hair dryer. I love that they have DevaCurl products that work well with their devices too, like smoothing serums and leave-in conditioners. And last but not least, we have a travel option, the Air Luxe Safar. It has 1200 watts, it's dual voltage, and folds into 6 inches, and it weighs less than a pound. Hotel hair dryers are the enemy. They're too hot or too weak or both, usually both. The Airlux Afar folds in half, weighs less than a single pound, and still dried my curls in 20 minutes flat. It was actually the hotel dryer for a swanky resort that we stayed at on our honeymoon. It still uses the ion-rich technology and has an Airstream and ceramic coil to keep your ends smooth. And the handle switch toggles between 110 volt and 220 volt, so there's no fear of frying it abroad. It's not powerful enough for waist length, super thick hair every single day, but for traveling, the gym, or an office drawer, it's leagues better than whatever is bolted to the hotel bathroom wall, I can tell you that. Yes, it's super pricey at well over $200, but if you travel a lot, it's 100% worth it and far better than lugging around a full-size hairdryer in your luggage. If you've got curly hair, you can add a diffuser to your cart that works with the Afar model. The right hairdryer is going to trim minutes off your routine and keep your fragile ends intact. Ella Bella Ionic Pro balances power and curl-friendly tech better than anything else I've tried. I just love everything about it, the weight, the style, the color, even the price. If you have a dryer that changed your hair for life, let us know what you think is the best hairdryer to check out.